Hey friends, how y'all doing? How my friends doing out there? Yeah, it's about that time, huh? Did I not successfully clear the house? Look, with the judgment, did I clean house or not? Come on now, this looks like somebody cleaning up something too now. Come on, like I said, they was hating, but I still have the broom. Check that out. Parental discretion is advised. I still have the broom. Look. God gave me the knowledge to track people down and give you the business in any form or fashion. Look, give up the business. Like I said, you wasn't gonna block out the sunshine. See, did I not come in with the clarity about these people and their toxicity, no matter where you're from? Like I said, it's some things that only God can judge you on. But when you're coming for me, it's on. I don't care what you try. Look, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, okay. The Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay, so some whore is mad because they rushed in to steal this money. Like I said, they already had it. They had it all arranged. Okay, and that put a strain on the people. Even though this is one person carrying it, multiple people carried the cross. Look, multiples. This represents groups. And now the group is singing a sad song because it's a lot of people that took losses. Mind you, these could be lines. This could represent signatures, people. And how long you guys been doing it? Look, and somebody's mad because they carried themselves straight to the federal penitentiary or to death. This could represent God, you guys. Take it how it resonate. Like I said, they was playing with the mean girls and the mean guys. These people were really heinous. So what can I do? But come out here stainless. Look, come out here stainless. I was gonna knock them out. Look, because I know what I'm talking about. First, I need my money. On top of that, y'all, it ain't would never have been no drought if they would have just played their position. Look, they put everybody like this. Now everybody needs a sailboat to get out. Are any of those boats functionable? How can you function any of those boats, or did you have to park them? Hmm? Can you sell those boats? Look, it's against that shit. Can you sell them? Friends, look, you want to go camping, friends? I'll go camping. We can pack up our stuff and, I'm calling your bluff. Look, instant messages about me, money, and how you guys tried to have me discouraged. And here you go. Mix your porridge with this. See the connection? Like I said, I was telling you, call me whatever you want, as you wish. But don't dish out what you can't handle. Don't dish out what you can't handle. You can't make that up. Look, don't dish out what you can't handle. You cannot make this up. Equal give and take. So now it's time for me to break the bank. Come on, friends. Let's go break in. You want to go rob a bank? Come on. That's what they did. That relationship is heavy. Them connectionships, that money that they were passing along to you folks. Look, all kinds of people was getting paid. Young, old. Look, look how they divvied it up. And I seen everything. My birds was out there patrolling the streets. Look, patrolling it. Now y'all going to jail about it. See how they was passing money? Everybody fell off balance with it. Look, that's the huge challenge because now look at, and they were hiring so many investigators. I want to just say that they made the rain shower. Look, It's a lot. They made a rain shower. They hired so many investigators. Look, this is hiring somebody. And now they're sad because I came in and exposed all of those rotten tomatoes. Did I make it up? Did y'all see the y'all see the change? I don't care what y'all try to do to me. Like I said, you're not gonna win this, you fucks. You're not winning it. That's what's up. You're not winning this. You want to start it over again? Who's gonna get 70? Who's 70 years old with the diamonds and gold? Who set this up? Like I said, these was some older folks, some good trolls, 80 and up. Look, and the nose knows. That's why they tried to dispose of me and my money. Talking about the father, they chose me. Look, you heard me? That's special. That's royalty. Look, they chose me. I ain't choose them. And regardless of how it go, I'm gonna run you raggedy. Give me my money. You can't make that up. Ain't that cool, y'all? Mm. Yeah, my work got y'all. My work protected me, and it got y'all stuck. Y'all going to jail for eternity. Anybody want to call my phone? Want to see if I'm home alone? Hmm? Want to call? Anybody want to call my phone? Look, want to see if I'm home alone? Anybody want to call my phone? These are the secrets cards. Want to seek it, and then that do look like a phone, though, don't it? People playing on your phone and shit. Like I said, horror ass weasels. Look, horror ass weasels, and they feel away because I just exposed them. Look at me and my easel. Look how I scratched them out. The easel, look at. Can't knock that. Look, shouldn't have took it. See, I was gonna protect my front, my 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 top, my bottom, my neck, and my back. Look, how about that? Anyways, y'all. Let's see what's going on with these folks and their attacks. Y'all still doing things behind the back. Look, disappointed. Hold on. Nope, that's the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, what are you guys doing behind the backs? What fast action you want risk? You want to risk it all? Like I said, paying people, making them jump off the tracks. Listen, people, don't take it. The backfire is Speedy Gonzalez. For real. The Holocaust really came back. Indirect, y'all. Look, indirect. The Holocaust came back. Look, justice um, for you guys maintaining the buzzards. Look, buzzards like dead stuff. Don't they? But anyways, with this sun card being the one that came out, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, bringing everything to the forefront, help me, shake off them problems, them haters, with my reliable offer, especially in regards to the information about the cards and everything else, and the sons and the daughters, and mm, the matriarchs, the martyrs. Okay. Um, The judgment on the thieves and how they disobeyed. Thieves and disobeyed. Look, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit card, the thieves, how they disobeyed. Queen of the Seven of Wands, the disobey. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands again, the Knight of Wands, the Empress. That means ain't no simpleness. Look. So what's up with the King of Pentacles? He just not believing this. He trying to act like he don't know or he's disconnected from it. But guess what? Everything grows and it don't disappear. It just get old. Just like the person who thought that it was cool to set this up. Yeah, that money. It don't look like it's gonna fill up a bowl. Look. Is there, did you publish your clear the house yet? Huh? Did you clear? Did you make them do a backflip? Did you lock them up? Huh? For playing with Granny them, huh? For trying their luck? See, they left all the clues right there. They didn't leave all the clues. This is all the clues, man. They went beyond the views, man. So the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the World, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so as of right now, everything's kind of somewhat, I want to say, at a standstill. Nobody's able to bust a move. Like I said, the access that they had to the monies and stuff is, on pause. So they're talking about it with the Three of Cups. They're having that conversation about how to set up an ending. How did things come to an end? How was I able to air them out? Like I said, everybody better entitled to their own happiness and everything else that makes them the greatest. But y'all was overindulging in everything. And I accepted the offer from God to explode y'all in the heavy bling. Look, this is an offer, this protection. And if you really want to get technical, this could be a rainbow over the head. That's still protection, that's still happy and wish fulfillment on the right side of the fence. But for the people who are stealing, ain't no getting away with this. You walked yourself into an ending due to what you guys were thinking you were gonna get. This somebody real look could be in an arrogant form of fashion, like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this how we about to be. And they conjured it up. Like I said, playing with all that magic and shit. Them cups on the table for a reason. Look at the judgment. The judgment again, this could looks like the justice, the Libra scale. See the spell work with the Eight of Pentacles. Temperance, that's spell work again. Doesn't look like a mixing or something. Look, and then I got the playing with the gems and stuff. The Emperor card. Like I said, just some mams. I was on the mic. Look, Judgment and the Ace of Swords. The Hermit card and the Moon. So you guys are real goons to be able to pull something like that off. But Didn't I snatch? Didn't I just snatch it all apart though? I ain't pull it apart. See, that was the karma. I had to make sure when I aim my shot, I hit it and I hit it hard. Look, you gotta make sure you looking, you aiming right. Look, you don't just let your lion just go just to hear it bark. So, like I said, they wasn't getting up on Noah's Ark. Can you make this up? Like I said, this is the work of art, and they tried to steal it. Look, tried to steal the business. It's business still. Come on, man. And that's her karma for the fraud marriages. That's federal penitentiary. That's trying to go against somebody's creativity. Um, Look, they going to jail about me in some form of fashion because I really could take a lasso and then, you know, look at the lasso whips. Look, the lasso whips. All because they stole my shit. They don't, come on, how am I supposed to be nice and kind about this? I was like that in the beginning. And then they decided that they wanted me to come out spinning like this. Look, I came out spinning. I'm about to take a break. Um, like I said, it's all how you process things. Equal give and take.